let's look at music in the etheric manifestation. Obi baby sase na ndwom no eye nipa na eto nefa nia yemfa yani hu ahonhom ana beings ana souls ayemfa yani hu no efa omo ben na fe wadwen akode enti obi kura wu a yewo said ya sounding flute. When you hear about an angelic being having 7 eyes and 6 wings, oni ebidomo kodina ene omo bani omo amidi omo echi ni de ko hin ne ba ha, and people say I've seen this angel before, and the angel has a beautiful face, red eyes, fire in their eyes, and all that. Yeti we de bia ebi muni omo ko di na ebi muni Lucifer ne ade ehia. Like the Revelation spoke about angels in the end time and describing them with fire in their eyes, walking on brass and their feet burning. Sorry, me say na mi hui no jinasika kani edua so me chameni nkosha onyami egwama wokum no juda mu abusie ko mu jata no ni a David mamu nyina ni a wedding kunimu no osatade ehu na ne 90 say we describe them with all sort of things. These are etheric bodies that can only be manifested with music frequency. I know mama reading ti amobobo obo nwom no any the way amobo no ni nyina omo nye nipa omo gina ho ne obekodina oni body because on fa oba ne ho no no emba ye na woni na kokasa oni language just like computer your friend is saying robots any language they can speak telepathically. Enti so okọ ba bi ne de mirror si wona ya frɛ obofo abetum na obofo no ne wo kasa look sharp. You don't need Maame Grace to tell you this. They don't have language. Omo ankofo oba ya ase ho amba. Na omo abenya body ne kasa. Nti uko hu angel bi owo body ne kasa, watch out. In the creation story across the world, everything was made with the frequency of words. Kasa. Words. Insem. And nti na omo say asemu. And ebi so say ashem. We no mo ka se nyankopon ya ahyem ntumi asemu asema ewo mu nsema ewo mu. Voice or music, they are the same thing. Inti enyum eye kasa sound eye beat nko na omo bompa sound bibi na sounds eye kasa. The Hindu god Brahma, after meditating for eons or meditatis almost otena wakra modani bibi, hears a sound from the depths of the ocean. The sound increases in volume, and Brahma split a lotus flower into 3 parts, one of which becomes the heavens. Brahma split himself into male and female to create all beings. This is Hindu for also creation story. Until you will see the sound here, and I will give you this same thing is turned also in the Bible. Remember we read Brahma etre sounds kasa every ocean ni muneti eniye and or splitted the whole into 2, a male energy and a female energy, and or started say afi obo niama ana obo beings ewo wi ase. I always use Brahma because ono de wan fa bibia mesi wo so obi emeso. Now when you look at John chapter 1, or say in the beginning was the word. Remember Brahma heard a sound from the ocean, so that is the word. Word makes sounds. Ba a sound, come a sound, go a sound. So in the beginning was the word. And in the beginning, Brahma heard a sound. That is 1. It cancels it. And the word was with God. And Brahma splitted himself into 2. So now you can see the first God there. And the word was God. So you will see these 3 things there. The sound, Brahma himself splitting himself into 2. So you see male energy and female energy. 3. A hand so ubeti in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God too, and the word was God. You will find these three here. Where the beer make it sound and I make a show. Music is very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. So any country that will focus on their music for the music to go up without fracas, no, that country will put himself on the map. Music attracts spirits. Music makes spirits. I want everybody to understand. And don't forget, life is spirit. Music is like the weapon that brings development in both the spiritual and the physical plane. That is in Jom. Those close to me will testify to this. When I wake up at dawn and I sit behind my keyboard, baby, say yes, strike keyboard ni say na ye kataye ni say na. Music is powerful. I want you to understand. If you say you want to see development, you see buildings, you see cars, you see things like physical things in the etheric world, in the unseen world. When things are going to be built, they are built on the frequency of music. A dying style, cars are these people download them from the etheric and then they bring it to reality. Una na no kana kasakwa o se ubesi dan ya usi ni dem ansa wo de ababontin. What does that mean? Enti eniama bebre wo ho ankrofo hu ye e na omode eba ha sei. If the thing is not coming from enti na make to say nsamampom e ye ba bia wo benya your friend is saying giftings wopa because obi ewu or the these are things that you cannot be like we intino nyansane nimdie ni nyina wo dada. You need to download. Now ube download you can't download it like internet, no. It's all about frequency, vibrations, and then music. So manifestation is frequency. So different types of tones, different types of music, frequency, voice, tones, words, your speech, what you say, everything is based on music. Bibia is controlled by music. Asam na wo kano, ubetumi aka asam ebema obi buefu, ubetumi aka asam ebema obi bu ajo. Mema ure mfi se ni nyina aye so na ati mu no the unseen ne control. Ubetumi atie ndwom na wusu, ubetumi atie ndwom bi na wosere, ubetumi atie ndwom bi na awra ho, ubetumi atie ndwom bi na wani age, ubetumi atie ndwom bi na ama wada. This is music. So it has everything to do with life, the universe, and spirituality. Why are we talking about? Today we are going to talk about 3 of our musicians. Because Samba, now we share now in the name of spirituality, the explanations near the end, and fire and baby as a yantinia maybe as here. Now, so we bounce so no we giftings be wonimua. We bet ye we no wash any ye na sakolani to anamona or bar, what to me guiding properly. When you pray and meditate, you create a frequency that fuels development in the etheric world. Because we ye koma. Eniama timi ba utrim. Eniama. Until I make a say, 1 million contents. Until me content, don't say me entertain away. I can sit here. Nobody will ask me anything. There are people who cannot even teach. Just will be the matter will be so myself. I have the downloads are mine, so I can close my eyes and talk for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 hours. I will talk. I have content. When you sleep and you have a dream and you are in the ethereal, the things you see are all with frequency. You will have great dreams when you have positive frequency and bad dreams with bad frequency. So if you don't get dreams at all, my dear, worry. It's no good. Are you saying there's no frequency? Because no matter how low you download low, no matter how high you download high. So if there is no frequency, if you don't get dream at all, it means there is no frequency. If there is no frequency, it means there is no life. Because the frequency in your heart, when it goes low, that is when you suffer arrhythmias and you can have heart attack and die. When your frequency goes low in the brain, that is when your neurons will shut. Then your dopamine goes high. You are not able to sleep. Your face will wrinkle and you will grow old. Then you will start chasing Botox and fillers. So if you don't dream at all, then you need to worry. So anytime any priest or any spiritual person says, I have seen an angel of the Lord appear to me, and the angel has 3 eyes and this and that, or have seen you giving birth to 7 children before you can see in the ethereal, that image is created by frequency. The osofo ni hu no. Me, I have been a prophetess, a great one. And yet, a quanchen, the end, no. By the grace of God, we were up there when we started this thing. Ntina me a prophetess, papa was a worshipper. Nam de nyumni tuyo musana, ne be musana. And when I be hunyama, ya kambo date ni ama obibia beko. And yet, nedie yo. And yet, the echo social media, ni gather information. Was that I'm going social media, no cry way. Be it a church or a spiritual establishment, music and frequency must not walk away from you. Any great prophet bia can sing. I'm telling you, prophet papa bia otumitonjom because I know no that I pull na a catapult na wa see a clear who say team and ye be sana wa unim na unim. This is the foundation of the ethereal music. Before you can see the manifestation of things in the mind's eye, I mean the pineal gland, your frequency must be aligned with your body. Don't do it. And so we are calm. Now we let it be go. Now we page no. With all dogma and near drinking wura na egumni nyina American catcher say Noah esoma dove no so unconscious asase na settle ansa na wapie. This is what we are talking about. You must align with your body so the soul can travel and download things for you. Then I make us see me say ansana the mind's eye baby no just say why you okay. So what do you know any no MBA, yeah, we are limited. Don't get offended because it is there for you to open it so you are able to align with your energies so that won't fall honam brebebre. Because honam ne dia te say bodani e sabi oni friend is sabio a onam say energy nin to me Kenyana de bia all that trouble. Me say fa we si we ni so. Ne no na bema wo purpose aye easy e wasase so. You must have certain frequencies to create those things or to see and access those things. Obi say how? Say would you obi ya? To me a create certain frequency. Me so we and some bebre me shada ni umutam. I am one person that has worked with my people. Their own chair, 10 years near there. It is thieves that leaves my company. We are now you're questioning there. There's one particular girl. The catch her Kelly, me say, hey Kelly, get where they were the beer or how do you be who was embedded here, Miss Rono? Get away, the beer or be out, only be what they be or call be who leave. Oh, more frequency, Papa be. I'm catch her Kelly. Mr. Kelly, we get where the beer or do be who was bay. Miss Rono, no say, hey, now why who's be the any day. I we are seven. Oni on software oni ne yereti oni na wo for. Na okonye ma software no say enye me ba. Enye me dia nti wa nkoto ne din software no po ba ne hye no. E na me tantan am ko yi ni fi hospital. Me encourage no me hye na na de ne ba no koto school. Okronfo owi ade awie na me pam no oni nam krom se me ne ye adwuma me ntia nka. Ye won krofo bi wo ho mu nye ye da kosi so mo bewu. Enye duaba o. Because tie unim ni enti ye yinya na ye nyade ba ya akwa mu no ye yinya na nyade ba ya akwa mu because me catch de bia so bi ma waduane di enne na wo kwa walk away quietly because e wiase obi ani obi nwu obi abewu eje obi nti ye ntumi ntina fa akoko sisi ebewu wo beko na ebie di wachi wo beko na ebie di wachi nti woni obi nya as woni obi san enne na wo kwa ko na wo konso a wo ka akane e wo ho because one kane e wo ho a onipa ne papa na oye wo na aduane no to ma wadi o woni se wodi aduane a sebio kapfra waste no be kwa akopu etu egu but papa na e wo ho ni na e ko wo blood nim na esanse sunsum sem enye wiase ade a obetumi ebu afaso adaada ne nti honam no ana wo moja na ekra ne tim no onim nipa no contribution na wo moja ne mu no nti wo start say wo kasa tie nipa na moja na ewo mu no e react nti na nkrofo bebre na make an omuntumi nye ye da enye duabo but obi papa bi oye omo no saa papa na nipa ne ye na wutwa ntro no to no so e be react wo moja ne e be pull you back always obi oye ni papa oye ni papa no matter what ontumi nye nipa boneda nti se nipa no oye ne bone na wahwe ne ye especially wo ka no ho asem a eni ho a na wahwe ne ye nti ya wo nipa ne bi wo ho sei oben wa pam no no nko da bi odi obi ho asem wo ba ya wo da wo ka bi odi ba ya wo so and so that is why music and spirituality cannot be taken apart. What is your type of music and at what time do you play them? Write it in the comment section. What is your favorite music? Hip hop, Afro pop, R&B, jazz. And I also say, what is your favorite music? Gospel, lovers rock, reggae. What is your favorite and why? And at what time do you play this music? And no, you're quit a major mamu. Aye. And can you say, yeah, voice note to Anka Memo be recorded 5 minutes of the favorite music na wasenia mamina. In fact, nanka ya bone ye de twa ye nase. Music goes with spirituality, spirituality goes with music. And so, today's editorial, I'm going to focus on some of the happenings within our music industry perspective, especially in Ghana. Nti me de nkrofo miensa ebe ye nsani ani na me de asi me di kan wo kasa bi. Me sha se ye ne me kiro say ye wo 12 different souls. Na mama mu souls miensa bi, so we are going to talk about some people. Because Ghana were talent too. Ghana are making a lot of countries when it comes to music and movies. Ba yenya ye ho no. Enye no ewo oje ho a wontumi nte ase entoso. You're making a lot of countries. One bahakra won't hate it. And so yenya ye de no ye ya enko. What have we left behind? And also say ye nim na yenye ana ye unknowingly ana ye no wrongly. Edenti na ama ye ntumi break it through. I have done some editorials where I brought in Beyonce, explaining how she is suspected to be using certain frequencies of African energies. Me no kind into bon say ya no de nantwie honam ahye no de mbebe no enso e de ahye me ne waka ho asem a make sure say god of fertility and music and na all depicted and all the way no the Orisha chakra Oshan, especially to channel her success in music. Medical Beyonce. I have spoken about certain musicians in Ghana, and I've even discussed Stonebwoy, Shatawale, and Black Sherif in a lot of my editorial. Today will not be different. Why? My asem pen wo me editorials mo, and then so enkoye different. I'll pick the 3 of them, and then we talk about them and the happenings around in Ghana. There have been certain happenings recently, happenings that have triggered conversation in the spiritual communities, especially about Shatawale, Black Sherif, and Stonebwoy. I'm not saying that all the other musicians don't assume some importance spiritually. No, they all do. But I want to make a statement. And if you are watching this episode, before you go and gossip, make sure say what yako end. Because I'm always at the positive side. I don't have time for low things, low stuff nyama. If you know me, you can testify how I respect everybody, small, young, old. Until my platform is open to all. Obi or baby, I'm going to have a conversation. Since I'm more and no interest we low and I say we. I am a spiritual visionary and I don't know what is low and what is high. I don't know what is bad and what is good. But Nina works together for my good. But recently, the conversation that are taking place in certain quarters among spiritual leadership demand that we delve into it. These three people na makano eniama ekoso no eno na me pese me papa mu spiritually na me explaining the levels no to you. And so this editorial, I'm going to talk about those things. Makacho say I'm not going to say we besi. I'm too old for that. 25 years in spirituality, I have grown in it. Yes. And I'm back and say, no, we don't do that. I'm not going to put a spiritual scan to say I'm going to prophesy that some musicians is going to win Grammy album of the year or artist of the year or somebody is going to die. No, I'm too old for this. I have passed that stage. I'm not saying so be yeah and you, but I want you to know that my level is different. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay. But that's not my level now. I have grown. I like me with that area on. And yes, I mean, whoa. Say, I see a becca mo grand style. I'm telling you, you see a becca, you better say Yamana, you be yellow with grand and Felipo. Like in totos, like that. So bang. If you know, you know. I don't have to come and brag like that. But yeah, you is Anyaman. Nah. Spirituality, they show off. Okay, show off. Prophetic, said now we've passed through. No, that's not what I'm going to do. To predict, no, I'm not doing spiritual scanning. I'm not doing spiritual prophesying. No. I'm not doing vision insight into what the stars of the musicians are saying. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm too old for that. I'm just going to analyze their footprint, things that they've done in the few days or a few months coming to the end of the year, and things that they have done that have gotten the community of spirituality talking. The possible spiritual implications. And I'm a person eka. Into my way is always different. We are the greatest. Don't forget that. I am the pride of Akabulan.